side. Hear the talks when I walk by, like you know it's open when you drop. Hey, drop. Yeah, and I'm coming with the wop. Y'all niggas not poppin'. Fuckin' and she going shopping. Well, I'm running out of options. Yeah, I'm running out of options. Put them up for adoption. Sign my name on the dot. This is not luck, baby. This is no four-leaf, no horseshoe. I'm in the bank to import you. I'm in New York on John Chechu. Supermodels and they all sexy. Lock the door to the bathroom, cause they doing something that is not Pepsi. I'm just pouring up the shots. I remember that I told you I missed you. That was kinda like a mass text. I remember that I told you I loved you. That was really in the past tense. I remember that I told you I get you.
Heading to my doghouse. I was supposed to be there at 10 or 10:30. We gonna push that 10:30 mark. We going cool gray and just shades of gray. Not 50 shades of gray, but we just going gray. Let go. After I made it to my dog's house, we arrived at Hartsville, Atlanta. Checked our baggage in and got it to the concierge. Then we headed over to TSA to check in, which is always so intense for nothing. So I tied my shoes up and I've been getting ready to rush to the gate, but I gotta hop on the train. Again, this is my airport fit. My hair was laid, lashes done. Everything was just everything. If you've ever been in the Atlanta airport, you know how important it is to make it to your gate on time because it is so huge. This is one of my favorite parts about our airport. It's kind of like a escalator. Maybe a skywalker. Anyway, I got on that to get to my gate on time. Get it on the plane. I love filters, but the back camera don't lie. This is when I made it on the plane. Here's the view of my window. I love a window seat. And this is me preparing for takeoff, which can give me anxiety sometimes, but once I'm up in the air, I'm all good. That's the only button. Okay. Kitchen. It's like a piece of kitchen.
Just to say how much you mean to me. What would you do if I told you you were beautiful? Would you date me on the regular? Tell me, would you? Well, baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't seen myself another girl.
Get into my little dance break. Hold on. Take your time and read that. Dance break over. Kinda. And now we're gonna travel up to the 18th and the 19th floor. I got the chance to have an overview of the city. This is like one of my favorite things about traveling. A couple of hours later, after my nap, I figured out they had a cane, so of course I had to stop by. It's not too like hard. I say they put hella ice in it. When I tell y'all I was doing that lemonade in so bad, I meant that. Let's get into the box and the presentation of the food. Y'all, that toast was something else. But I started off with the chicken tenders. That was good. I actually did a food review on Cane's. It's on my TikTok. Nationwide. Bro, I love God so much. I was super loaded. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. If you can read lips, lucky you. But basically, I was just saying, y'all always make me feel like everything gonna be okay. Like, I just got my whole hair wet. Like, the only thing that's bad about going out of town sometimes is the way these showers are set up. Look at this. I just wet my whole hair up.
And everything that you've been waiting
I ordered a shrimp po' boy at this restaurant. I also did a food review on them. Then we also got the chance to visit this caf to try some beignets. I paid and tipped our server, of course. That's my dog. If you want to know what a boss looking like, you looking at one. When I tell y'all he was doing them beignets in so bad. But they was good. We moved on to the next spot and started walking up the strip. Where we ran into this little 10-foot man. He did not move. I got the chance to speak with this artist. His name was Reggie, and he was telling me about his art and how long he was doing it. How long have you been painting?
25 years.
25 years.
I started probably like 1988.
Yeah, that's longer than I've been alive. A fun fact about me that most people don't know is I love art to the core. Like, any place I visit, I buy a piece of art. Yes, sir. We went to go visit the water in Med. If y'all heard that, because the wind was definitely going crazy, but he said his name was Dan, the shoe shine man. That's exactly where he was. Like, he got my dog Kicks, right? But he tried to charge him a crazy price. Take care of him, of course. Because we was visiting. You know, tips make the world go round. Just be safe. And once we left Dan, we ended up seeing these horses and decided to switch locations. We stopped by this factory and company spot. The inside gave me retro vibes, so we had like this little jukebox. Make sure y'all stream PF2, Pink Friday 2. It was good. What you getting back into the dreams. I got a mix of those 3 things, and then we also got like these syringes with liquor in it. I didn't get any more footage for that night, but this is recovery the next day. Uber literally everywhere because we didn't drive down there before, and we stopped at this place called MKM Creation. And let me tell y'all, but this is what I ordered: some shrimp and grits with some toast. Y'all, I didn't really have a place to dine in, so I knew the food was gonna be fire along with the songs. Like, I was in there vibing. Shots finna happen just like that. So I waited on everybody to get dressed, and I was checking myself out in the mirror, of course, as these girls always do. Then boom, we jumped in the car. You know, my favorite thing to do is be a passenger princess. This our location for the night. We popping out on Bourbon Street. Alright, so I was soaking it up, watching them dance. They dance different from us. I'm sure y'all know. We started bar hopping. They took their shot. I was right behind them. The next thing I know, I'm in a line dancing with them. Like, they teach me how to dance, or how they dance. I got rhythm. I know how to move from here, but they just dance different. Yeah. But honestly, this was one of my favorite highlights of the whole trip because it was just so pure, and you know, I love black people, period. They just so perfect. But yeah, I had a good time. Anyways, moving on. Right here, I was making a video, and this girl from New Zealand, she was visiting. She just started talking to me, telling me how pretty I was, and I was telling her the same thing, and she brought me a drink. And around this time, this may be like 2:33 a.m. We just vibing, trying to figure out where we going next and what we was doing. Y'all know I had to keep my water on me because that's the main thing. We gonna drink. Make sure you have some water in between time because, woo. Long story short, we couldn't find nothing else to do in that very moment, and it was just getting later and later and later. So we just started driving around trying to see what was open, and then I told them, like, we have phones, we don't have to do that. So we found this little place. They serve a lot of food. It's called Melba's. It says eat at Melba's, pray before meals, and love New Orleans. Y'all look at all this food on his plate. So I don't know what that is on the side, but he had chicken tenders for the next day, and then we made one more stop so I could get me some pictures, and that was a wrap.
I know you don't like me, you wanna fight me. Always on my page, never double tap like me.
This was the most healing part about my trip. Anytime I'm surrounded by water, it's the time.
Becky, yo, I'm gorgeous. You straight hoe. That's why he walk you like a dog. You a straight hoe. I'm gorgeous. Bitch, you white. Who the fuck said pretty girls don't fight?
Transparency moment. I was going through a little tough time, and this lady gave me some free game. Y'all listen up.
God made us that
But
way.
you cry for a little bit and then you're like, okay, I'm over this.
That's right. That's
Let's
right.
get back on track.
And they say the tears are cries to God.
Everything's for a reason, like they
Believe
say.
me. I mean, it's a hard preaching, hard to understand, but you got to do it. You got to do it.
You're here for a reason. You know,
You
even
got
if
to
you
fall
didn't
and
come.
get back up. They say you're carrying that
See,
cross.
we're here for a reason. You met us.
Right.
You're carrying that cross. Ain't nobody's cross easy. That's a movement. No.
After soaking up the sun and catching a tan, I worked up an appetite. So let's get ready for lunch. We didn't have that far to drive, but this is the face card. I should gatekeep the restaurant, but I wouldn't even feel right doing that. We're looking at New Orleans seafood and spirits, oysters, gumbo. Pasta. And they had these type of egg rolls. Y'all are only permitted to 2 checks per table, so all that split the bill, they are not having it. It came so fast. This is how you know I was up there, because I don't even do snakes. I was so up, I put the snake on my head. Alright, so it seems like each bar had specials. So I think this bar had like $3 lemonade tequila shots. And I'm not gonna say the number that we had, but just know. We switched locations and I met this lovely lady. She decided to dance with me and we had just such a good time. This was also at a different spot. Alright, I think here we were drinking N.O.L.A, but don't quote me. It was either N.O.L.A or Casamigos. Anyways, this spot, they had the best music, like the old 90s R&B. They snapped. I'm gonna put my playlist in the description. Once again, for the last night, we switched locations and I was feeling everything that I We just talked about how the vibes were basically immaculate. Yeah, I was so tore up yesterday. I was so tore up.